Hey, what's going on? So this is Dylan. I'm in my car because I just got out of work. I work at Starbucks. But anyways, so this week's topic is about transition, when you transitioned, if you have supportive family members, friends, etc. So, I found out, well, I didn't find out, but I recognized that I was trans back in 2010, maybe November-ish, give or take, and I was identifying as a lesbian, maybe the stud version of a lesbian, however that works. So I was pretty much part way there, just didn't know about it, and so I was like, man, I gotta know, this is enough. Being a lesbian isn't enough for me. So I started seeing a therapist, Tim, at the Long Beach Lesbian and Gay Center, and did a sliding scale for my broke ass. And at the time, I was working at Forever, and I was a security guard as well. So went over there, started talking to him about everything in life, not even just how I felt about myself. It's pretty much a mix about everything. But he realized, he's like, hey, well, you're talking about your parents all the time. You're talking about your mom, your grandma, your family members that don't really accept you. And what do you want? Like, legitimately, what do you want? And I said, you know what I want? I want to become, who I am completely. Like, I just want to live my life as a guy. I want to live my life as Dylan, and nothing else. And he's like, okay. He's like, do you want to do this? I was like, yes. He's like, I got a letter for you because I feel like you know exactly what you want. And so then that's when I started. Took that to a doctor that I was seeing, and I started my hormones. So it's been about over 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. I lost count. But yeah, I'm freaking happy. Like, I'm happy with myself. I'm actually going in for surgery tomorrow. Gonna get my hysterectomy so I could, have bottom surgery next year. And I couldn't be happier. But throughout the transition, it was not freaking easy. It was easy because I knew what I was doing, but it was hard because I'm so caring and loving towards everybody else, and so worried about how they think and what they think that it kind of paused me to transition. But then I was like, finally, like, was moved out like since I was 16, so I mean, I really didn't have to see them every day. But it was important for me to know how they were feeling. But I just had to do what I needed to do. And so slowly, I never told them until I started, I literally never told them that maybe about 3 years ago that I was transitioning. I had already had some sort of a mustache and like a beard and stuff. And I got like buzz cuts, and I would shave my hair and get fades, and they didn't recognize it, and they would always like be like, oh, you need to shave, you need to stop wearing men's deodorant. And I would be like, oh, okay. And I would still do what I wanted because I would only see them maybe 2 hours a day, once a week or something. So yeah, they finally started calling me Dylan, or I would be called by my nickname that I had before. And when they found out that I was going to have top surgery, well, not really find out, but I'd get letters from the surgeon like telling me what it's about, what I needed to pay. And my grandma sat down, she's like, if you get this surgery, like, that's against God, and that's not how you're supposed to be, and it's going to make your body worse, and you're going to get sick a lot. I'm not sick all the time. I'm happy. I got top surgery. She probably still doesn't know about it, but I'm happy. But yeah, so I mean, it took a while, and my friends at work are awesome. I helped some guys out here start transition. Met some cool people. What else? Let's see. Yeah, so dating. I really haven't dated. I just dated the girl that I've been with for about over 4 years. She's pretty accepting to a point. she still doesn't really understand why I want bottom surgery, but I didn't expect somebody being trans to not be as open. But that's just, it doesn't matter if the person's trans or not trans, still people won't understand how others are feeling. Yeah, that's another story. But I mean, besides that, she was pretty accepting, and made me feel more comfortable with sex stuff with her, because I had always been a lesbian. But I think being trans and being through my transition, that I've become a lot more open with myself and more confident. And just since I like sex, I'm down to try whatever with the person that I'm in love with. But yeah, let's see. Work is awesome. I don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, so hysterectomy tomorrow at 5:45 in the morning. Got to be there 7:30. Doctor, surgeon, whatever, get me together and do the surgery. I'll keep you guys posted.